Hello. Hey, I did a research. Well, it wasn't really scientific research, it was a little research I did inside my head. I was looking for the most deadly disease in Earth. I mean, there's a few deadly diseases. Yeah, I was looking for the biggest one, like really the harsh one, the one that's really involved with everybody. I find out what it is. And it's governments. Governments are the biggest disease in our time. Banks, they're quite a hard disease as well. But everyone that stealing our time, stealing our life, is a hard disease. And yes, stealing our time literally, because the only asset we have in life, it's time. We have a certain time that we are living, and we sell it cheap. We sell it cheap, even if it's for £100, dollars, shekels, mark, yen an hour, or it's for 10. I mean, it's cheap because it's your life. Every minute can be your last minute, and still we sell our time because they tell us that we should. They taught us. We learned that we should sort of insure our life with putting money in the side. And money, it comes sometime on coin and comes sometime on little pieces of paper with ugly people painting or picturing on them that it's not even comfortable to wipe the ass with. It's not very good burning. It's a piece of junk, and for this we have to sell our life and and save it for a raining day so we can eat it when we're hungry. It's ridiculous. Yeah, that's the harder disease. It's a disease that it's, well, if we find a cure, for example, if somebody find a cure for cancer, and yeah, there are cures for cancer. There are cures that help to whomever who try them, but or that they are not legal, or that they are shut down whomever want to try, because it's not good for the sick care. And I know that countries like to call it the healthcare, but let's look at the picture bright. Healthcare, the only reason it exists, it's because sick people pay for it. And if it wouldn't be sick people, there wouldn't be healthcare. And they're doing it all for this little piece of paper. I mean, people are ready to hurt their brother and sister, to steal them, to rob them, to lie to them for a little piece of paper that came out of a machine without anything to do with anything. Just because, hey, okay, we need to print another $1 million of whatever money. It's ridiculous. It is. And I think that everybody know it. And for this little piece of paper, the government will put us in a cage. Violently. Because we didn't pay her share. You wanna eat? No problem, you can eat, but you have to pay us 17% to eat, or 18 or 20 or 15. If you wanna eat, you have to pay our share, otherwise you can't buy anything, because every business is our man, and he'll collect our taxes for us. And it's okay with everybody. I mean, just think, with if all the pennies for a cold day would be on the street, how much money would have been there? How much pieces of paper? It would be so much pieces of paper in the street for everybody that we could really try to start wiping our ass with it, although it's not comfortable. Even for this it's not good, but it's good for them because it gives them more power, and as more time that we spend on it, time, yeah, remember, time is the only thing that you have in your life. You have nothing but time. When your time is end, you're not with us anymore. It's the only thing. And still you don't have any of it for yourself, because you have to do so much for the big mighty country. Well, I mean, if you're comfortable with it, it's okay, I guess. Yeah, I still love you. You are still my brother, and yeah, you like to walk like this in life and to see that no, this is really real. This is my money. Look, I have a new car and I have a new TV and blah 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 blah. Hypothetically, if you would have take all of that, okay, not your fancy car and TV. If we take all the money out, yeah, everybody would do exactly the same, just no money in the equation. What would have been different? You'd go into the super, take whatever you want. Go to the TV and you pick a TV. All you have to do is prove that you are working somewhere. Nothing have a price on it. Just, I did something today. I did something for somebody, for the world, for whatever. That's all. I did something. I gave my time, the only thing I can give, really, my time, my life. And for this, I get my food, I get that, and the guy who grow up the food, he do the same, and the guy, everybody's doing the same. It's a bit stressful thought, because shit, man, wow, this all could work without any pieces of paper that not good even to wipe the ass with. No problem, but no, it can't work, because people that sort of their mind, yeah, the people that want to rule, want to decide to everybody else. Some of them went in actually to make life better in a way, but they are all been put in the same pool, and they are not real opposition to anybody. They are with the country, and with the country, sadly, and I say it sadly, against the citizen, and it's against. It's not with, it's not for, because if it would have been for, they wouldn't steal more than half of your money from you. They wouldn't have to share with you rice. They wouldn't. You'd be able to do things that you want for yourself without being jailed for it or have to pay great fine for it. I mean, countries can be good. They can. I mean, ideally, they can, but I think they're a long time they're not. They're not. And all the system built on other people to make them stronger by saving a penny for a harder day. Fuck, everything could be so much better for everybody, you know? For everybody. And yeah, I think everybody should do things in their life, because that's what life about doing. That's well, otherwise how can we spend our life, spend our time? But instead of spending our time in evolving and giving and helping, we're spending our time of trying to steal other people's time and take from other people their energy, and they are, well, it's all brothers and sisters out there. There is no reason for that. I know that it's hard to believe, because Nobody wants us to believe that. Nobody. It's not good for the people who print this crazy paper with picture on it that become the modern god. But it's true. I mean, it's primitive system, this money business. And you can create it from nothing, really. Nothing. They just put on the machine and it's just taking out the $100, £100, £100, 100 shekels, 100 bills. But they wouldn't put too much of it. So it's not good if everybody will have a lot, because the prices will go up. But it doesn't matter that the prices will go up if everybody have a lot, is it? I mean, it's sad. That's what I think the most. It's sad. It's sad. It doesn't have to be this way. It doesn't. It shouldn't be this way. It is. That's c'est la vie. That's life. But it doesn't have to be like this. We can say, okay, fuck that. No more cloudy day for me. And yeah, we might have a month, 2 months, 3 months that will be hard at the beginning, but then we'll start helping each other. And it will be okay again. And we'll just have to get out of the grip of those, well, it's not a conspiracy even, because the people who invented it are long gone, and the people don't know already why they're doing stuff and why they're ruling like this, and why, because you're born into a system, and it's a bad system. It's system that make people miserable. It's system that steal life. They steal time. And why? Why are you playing along? You don't have to play along. You don't have to play along. I'm not telling you don't go to work tomorrow. If you want to go to work, go to work. But don't play alone in the game. Stop saving for a rainy day, because they won't let this they're in charge of the system. They're in charge of the flow of cash. If a rainy day comes, it will hurt them first. They won't let a raining day because they'll just create more money. But you know what? If we stop saving, we take all our saving out, and the money is out there, it will be more money for everybody. For everybody. It will be so much money out there that we can't do anything with it. And really, literally, we can't do anything, because it's really not nice to use it for the toilet, and it's not burning good, and it's really a junk piece of paper. I mean, and it could be a lot of it. We should just stop trying to insure ourselves. The only insure that we can give ourselves is use our time properly, and stop trusting them for wanting to help us, because it's not just they want to help us, they want to harm us. They don't want to help us. They want us to be sick, and they want us to need them. And it sounds terrible, I know, it's a terrible accusation. I don't feel nice doing it, because still I'm talking here about brother and sister. I am very confused, brother and sisters, but brother and sister, but that's what they want. And they act for it as well. I mean, if I'll find a cure, whoa. Or that I looked, or that somebody will buy it in loads of money, or that they'll just spread lies about it, close the phone, they'll find a way to stop this cure from coming, because nobody wants a cure. They want people to be sick, have to take medicine, because the money that control the government coming from the same places. I'm not saying it's a big conspiracy, but it's certainly a big lie. A very, very, very big lie. And it's about time we wake up. Our children, that we are saving so much for them, they'll have their time. They live their time now. They don't have to sell their time cheap yet. And when they'll get there, they'll do it, and they'll do like we did, and everything will be okay. But everybody will have more if we'll stop saving. I mean, the only good thing that happened with saving is for the bankers. It's very bad for our brothers and sisters. The unfortunate one that they weren't lucky to buy a profession or get a job or be beautiful or be talented in some sport game or whatever. Okay, people, that's enough for me. And yeah, just stop playing this silly game and stop selling your time, because nobody gonna give it back to you, eh? Nobody. And stop thinking that the government is helping you, because all they do is stealing from you, stealing your life away from you. And yeah, be good to people around you, because they are your brother and sister, and you actually live with their energy, they live with yours. So make it be a nice energy and have fun. All the best.